Somebody shares everybody.
Share your ideas, share your experience, share your knowledge. You have just as much pleasure as I do. I said, giving a seminar, this is one of my joys in life. Give a seminar like this, make the best investment I can of work and spirit, heart, soul, and time, energy. I don't have to work this hard. But I gladly work this hard. Why? I want the return. Your work took my life. See, that's the heavyweight stuff you can't buy with money. But I'm telling you, you can get the same thing started by recommending a book. Somebody will read that book, and then they'll read another one, and they'll read another one, and they'll come to you someday and say, you got me started. That book you recommended turned my lights on, turned my mind around, got me thinking, got me pondering, and I've been on track ever since. You can get just as much praise as I do if you'll share. Share with your children. Share with your colleagues. Share with everybody that comes within your grasp. Share. Now, here's what sharing does. Not only helps you, helps the person you share with. Here's what else it does. Makes you bigger than you are. If I had a glass of water up here and it was full, question, can that glass hold any more water? If it's full. If the glass is full, can it hold any more water? The answer is yes. But for it to hold more, you have to pour out what's already in. That's what I'm asking you to do. If you're full of ideas, if you're full of good things, I'm asking you to pour it out, pour it out, pour it out. Why? Because more will be poured in, poured in, poured in. Next, when you do pour out, you become bigger. Not like a glass that stays the same. Human beings have the ability to grow in consciousness and awareness and capacity. It's unlimited. Capacity. I found out kids don't lack capacity. In Europe, the kids speak what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 languages. When I grew up, my father spoke German, never taught me. My mother spoke French, never taught me. They were trying to get away from all the old world languages back then. Had no concept how valuable languages were going to be in the future. Just didn't know. So they abandoned the German, abandoned the French. I could have learned all 3 languages instead of just English. My girls went to school in Beverly Hills. They turned that around. In first grade now, Beverly Hills schools, they offer 3 languages. I think. French, German, Spanish. Why? Because children learn 2 languages just as easily. Question, how many languages can a child learn? Here's how many. As many as will take the time to teach it. They do not lack capacity. They only lack teachers. Wow. Now I'm telling you the same thing with you. You don't lack capacity. But here's how you expand your capacity. That is to share what you've got and how you get bigger. Share some more and how you get bigger. I'm here for a very self-interest reason. If I share with you, my consciousness grows. If I share with you, I get to hear this again. Somebody asked me not long ago, Mr. Strong, how are you doing with all this stuff? You get on everybody's team pretty hard. How are you doing with all this stuff you teach? I said, well, best I can share with you is this. Listen to me very carefully, but don't watch me too close. This stuff needs your lecture on than it is to do. I understand that. I'm working on it just like you. But hey, pour out what you've got so that your capacity grows. Now, why should you want your capacity to grow? Very self-interest reason. Here it is. To hold more of the next experience. You mean to tell me that sitting in this audience, some people get more out of it than others? The answer is yes. If you haven't been into expanding your own capacity lately, you might not get much from this seminar. But if you've been into expanding your capacity, you've been sharing, you've been doing all this stuff, I'm telling you what all this could mean to you today. This chance to grow, change, develop, soar, take in. I'm asking you to expand and grow so you can hold more of the next experience. Some people can't be very happy. You can pour happiness out on the whole world. Some people can't be very happy. Why? They're not big enough. If you're small, you don't get much. Small in comprehension, small in the ability to think in wonder, small in appreciation, no matter how much is poured out. Prosperity can be poured out on the whole country. Some people don't get much. Why? It's too small in their thinking, too small in their ability to share, have not expanded to their full capacity. be like that. Now, some people aren't going to get much because they got their cup turned upside down. You couldn't put anything in. Learn to share. Glory, glory. Okay, enough on personal development. Let's cover now setting goals. Let me show you something to turn me every way to lose. I've never been the same. I found out about it. Learning how to set goals. Not long after I met Mr. Show, I had a breakfast one morning. Mr. Show said, Mr. Rohn, now that we've gotten acquainted, we know each other fairly well, he said, maybe one of the best ways I can help you, he said, let me see your current list of goals. Let's go over and talk about it. And I said, what? I don't have them. He said, well, Mr. Rohn, if you don't have a list of your goals, he said, I can get your bank balance within a few $100. Which he did. And that's right. I said, you mean my bank balance would change if I had a list of goals? He said, drastically. So that day I became a student of setting goals. And I used it to dynamically affect my life. I taught it to some of my business colleagues. We use it to do business. Setting goals. It can turn out to be a drama for your life. Here's what goals are. Your vision of the future. Your vision of the future. Now, the two